guys, what's up? I'm taking over Kyle's YouTube channel again. I just had him a few days ago watch Transformers Revenge of the Fallen for the first time. Well, again, I keep saying first time, but he has seen these as a little kid. But, you know, jogging the memory a little bit, because Transformers hasn't been very prevalent in his life as much as it has for me. But today, we are watching Dark of the Moon, Transformers 3. I really miss when they would, really miss when they would make DVD menu designs like that. Cause look at all that. It's awesome. So, what are you thinking, Kyle?
It's been a couple days since we watched the second movie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm blanking on a bit of what happens. I know Megatron ran away like a little bitch because we were joking about that. How the Fallen got jobbed out. He just got absolutely killed. Was really no threat at all once it actually came down to pure fist. Optimus just straight ran through that guy. And Megatron was kind of like at the end of it all. So he ran away and was not too happy about that. So I got no clue what's going on here. You did say last time that this is about like the space program and stuff like that. Like it's more NASA centric, I guess, or
Yeah. Like a good portion of this is going to be like diving into the history of the Transformers in this universe, anyways. Right. And it centers a lot around the original Apollo missions and, you know, right. Like the true intention. Like what you'll see in the opening, you're going to see a terribly CGI'd JFK, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. CGI on the robots looks great.
CGI on the humans.
They have the CGI for some of the humans, and like clearly most of the budget went towards the robots.
Right.
So
okay. Well, I mean, other than that, I have really no clue what's going on here. I do know this is the last movie with our main character Sam Witwicky.
Yeah.
After this, he's gone.
He is briefly shown in the fifth one.
Okay.
But other than that, he's not mentioned or...
When we say briefly shown, is he briefly shown in the current day, or is it like a flashback, or like
no, it's literally like an 8x10 of him.
Right, that's what I figured. So they did a Tron Ares situation with Sam and Cora, I believe, where they show like a photo of them. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this is the last movie with Mr. Sam Witwicky. No Michaela. Michaela's gone now, right?
Yeah, Michaela's gone. She compared Michael Bay to Adolf Hitler on the set in between the movies. And
I'm going to assume John Turturro comes back because I know he's in some of the later ones.
I don't know. You're a big John Turturro guy.
Yeah, well,
Carmine Falcone.
He's a pretty fun character in this movie, especially. Obviously, again, some of these movies I had seen as a kid, so I had seen him before. But my first real introduction to him was Carmine Falcone. So like seeing him. Like in the last movie, in a thong with his ass cheeks hanging out was pretty funny. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this movie is. I don't know where we're going here. I don't know what is there another like MacGuffin, another Allspark, another. Is there an item we're trying to obtain here?
It would seem that's what all the Transformers movies are
there's
surrounded
Allspark.
about.
The last movie had the little piece, right?
Yeah. Well, the last peak. Well. The last movie had several MacGuffins because the last movie had the shards of the Allspark, and then ultimately, like halfway through the movie, I guess the overarching MacGuffin was them looking for the mysterious energon source on Earth, which was the Matrix of Leadership.
Okay.
But this movie,
also in Transformers 1, I know of this because of you. There's the orb thing.
It's the Matrix of Leadership again.
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah. Well, they didn't show that in the second movie. Not that I remember.
Well, the Matrix of Leadership in the Bayverse looks like that little dagger thing. That's their Matrix of Leadership in this movie.
Okay, well, that's stupid. I like the orb a lot more. It looks cooler.
Yeah, it does look cooler. That's why they went back to it.
Okay.
But
yeah, other than that, I don't really. I guess we're gonna have to go into it. I'm enjoying the ride so far. Again, I don't think I've seen this, even though you were saying
you're gonna love it. If you love the second one,
at all. I think the second one was where I kind of left it off, and then other than that, we've said it before. I've seen the first and the second one. Other than that, I've seen Bumblebee, and that's about it. So
yeah, if you like the second one more than the first one, you're gonna love this one. All right. So here we go.
So let's do it.
We came here to find her in the middle of all that.
Are we really going out there, Epps?
I'm not going in there.
No one's going in.
I am. With or without you, I'll find her.
We just wrapped up watching Transformers Dark of the Moon. What are your initial thoughts, Kyle?
This figure has an Optimus Prime dick. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. You know, I want to ask you a question, actually. Out of the three, right? We're going off the, I guess, original trilogy here. Which is your favorite?
I would probably rank them this one, the first one, and then the second one.
I think this was my least favorite one out of the three.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Honestly, guys, there's a good portion towards the end where I was struggling to stay awake. I'm very tired. So maybe that has something to do with it. I wasn't as locked in as I was for the other two. But I don't know, man. I told you towards the end, too, I felt like it was just kind of dragging a little bit. It just felt like the 30 minutes of just a lot of that and a lot of, like, just a lot of that. And so I was like, come on, we got to do something. He also disappears for a little bit. He's gone. There's a portion where like, they all kind of disappear for a little bit, too. But I didn't think it was bad, though. I'm not saying, like, it sucked. It just, out of the three, the second one is my favorite. I think I'll go 2, 1, 3 if I had to rank them. Because I think the second one, I just love the setting of it, of them going to Egypt and trying to find the ancient Transformer artifacts and stuff like that kind of thing. And the first one, I mean, it's the first one, bro. It's just got so much nostalgia to it, so much aura to it. Just even Sam, like, just going around his neighborhood is just like fun to watch and stuff like that. Trying to think. Also, I felt like maybe you'll kill me. Maybe the Transformers fandom might kill me a little bit here, but I am starting to put the Transformers movies in the same category I put the Fast and Furious movies.
That's not like
Too crazy.
that's not ridiculous to say, I guess.
I feel like the plot for a lot of these movies is there's a plot and they are doing things, but it's not a very heavy or deep plot. And I feel like Fast and Furious is also kind of there, where it's like they're doing stuff, but you're really just there to see the fun action. Like we're watching these movies to see him and Bumblebee and all them kind of have fun and shoot people and transform and all that stuff. You're not really watching it, or at least I wasn't really watching it full on, like
for like any rich
plot.
substance to it.
Right. So they're just fun action movies, I guess, is what I'm saying. Whereas, yeah, they're not movies that I will be watching because I'm not saying, Wyatt, let's turn on Transformers to see the plot. You know what I'm saying? To see the intensity of the story.
Yeah, you're there. You're really there for the spectacle, and
right, to see the robots do their thing. But again, I don't think it was a bad movie. I was not a fan of Carly, our new love interest, who we also will never see again because this is the only movie she's in, and the last movie that Sam is in. So wasn't a fan of her. You did say spot on. This was definitely Michaela, and they definitely switched it when they realized that Megan Fox wasn't coming back, to add, quick backstory of who this girl is and quick scene of her being in the White House and to introduce her. Other than that, it's pretty much Michaela to a T. I could have easily seen Michaela taking the job with Patrick Dempsey's character and having to deal with that struggle of Sam not being okay with that and stuff like that.
Yeah, how did you feel about Patrick Dempsey's character?
He's just there. I didn't realize he was in this movie. I thought it was cool when he did pop up. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. But yeah, he just kind of exists. I mean, it is interesting because I feel like you don't really get many. Trying to think about the first and second movie, I don't think you get really like many.
Like celebrity people?
No, I'm saying like human villains. Like, was there a human villain in the first and second movie?
I don't think so, actually. No.
Right. So that was interesting.
Unless you consider the U.S. government like.
Are they always? No, but like having him, as like a human villain was definitely an interesting concept. Because I don't think that's something we really see too often. I'm gonna set Optimus down here before I feel like I'm gonna drop him on accident. Wyatt's new toy that he got at Walmart today.
Clearance for $27, and I broke it.
And he already broke it.
Yeah, it's the quality of Transformers have gone down significantly. I was gonna bring over my Revenge of the Fallen leader class Optimus that's still ticking and still it's electronic and it still makes sounds and shit when you transform it. But cool. I'll probably bring it over for like when we watch Age of Extinction.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was bad. I just definitely, out of the three original ones, it's definitely not my favorite.
That's okay. You said you like the second one the best, and I was like, oh, you're gonna love this one. Sometimes people are wrong.
But even like, I don't know, bro. John Turturro comes back. He's probably like my favorite character out of here. But even in here, I thought he's nowhere near as funny as he is in the first or second. But the second movie, is his best so far.
Yeah.
He's but even the first movie, he was super funny. He's nowhere near as funny in this. Like his character isn't as prominent or as funny as it is in the first two. I did like
Dutch.
Yeah. I'm forgetting the actors.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk. I did like that he was in there. Does he come back? I don't know if he comes back or not.
No, he does not.
No? Okay.
This is his one
I
and
know
only movie.
John Turturro comes back at some point at least.
Yeah, very brief cameo.
Okay.
He is in one of the other ones.
But
And,
I think
you do talk about like not watching Transformers for like the story and stuff, but when we get to the animated one, which is four movies from now.
okay.
That one was like widely panned, and praised for its story
Okay.
and
I think
its
it's-
action. So it's like a nice balance of both.
So I don't know. I know Transformers 1 people have said was really good. That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, Transformers 1.
And I know the original one is good. I don't think it's a Transformers issue. I think it might be a Michael Bay issue.
Yeah, it's 100% them like.
Because also, I'm not a huge Transformers mark here, but to me, these Transformers are all very colorful and even when you look at like when you showed me the DVD for the animated movie, it was very colorful.
Yeah, even the Decepticons are colorful.
This is Michael Bay's movies are very gray,
Yeah.
very
the
dark. and gray.
Decepticons, anyways.
Well, even in like Optimus, I feel like his colors in these movies are dulled down. It's very more.
Yeah,
Dark, you know
I guess
what I'm
you could say. He shoots the movies like they're car commercials. That's why they chose him, because
Right.
he had experience doing car commercials. So
Okay.
like when you see like a lot of the like you saw like they have a lot of clips of them driving throughout the city.
I mean, this
like
is a perfect example. Cover of the movie. Toy. Look how much more bright that is compared to him in the movie.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
It's like a point where they get to like, well, we need to be like super hyper realistic.
right, and to
then
a degree, I get it because like you look at
It just translates to gray for some reason.
right, because you also look at like the Dark Knight trilogy. That's not colorful; it's very gray. But like you don't complain about it too much. But also like
'Cause it's Batman.
Batman, like yeah, why would there be a ton of color? The most color you get in those movies is like Joker. But yeah, I think part of the problem with it being so gray in these movies is that you're already watching a bunch of CGI robots. So like, again, I'm not a Transformers mark. So like, I constantly have to keep asking you like, who is that?
Yeah.
Especially the Decepticons, because I'm like, I don't. Starscream is the only one I know, but that's because Starscream is like shaped like a fucking triangle, so it's pretty
Yeah,
easy
he's
to
shaped
tell
like
who.
he's shaped like a Dorito.
Right, but like if you put a couple of Decepticons next to each other, I'd be like, bro,
You might be able to point out Megatron.
Right, probably. But even some of the Autobots, like Ratchet, I'm like, is that Ratchet or was that like the other green one from the first? Like, I don't know.
You know, it's really funny because like I was sitting there watching the credits roll and I was like, damn, Ratchet really does nothing in these movies.
Right.
Like the only thing he did in the last movie was hook up with Jolt and take Jetfire's parts and power up Optimus, and then he didn't really do anything in this one. But he has a little role in the fourth one, but I won't say what.
Right.
But
Yeah, so I think that does have part of the issue is like these are very gray and it makes the characters not stand out as much.
yeah,
Whereas I'm sure when we get to the 80s movie and stuff, I'll be able to tell throughout the movie who's who a lot easier.
yeah. I honestly I can't even guarantee that you're gonna like the original '86 movie. Like it's colorful, but I mean it might be. It's a little weird.
Okay.
You might not vibe with it,
I don't know, we'll have to see.
but we'll get to it.
But yeah, I mean, what we have, you said Age of Extinction is next, and then
Yeah, Age of Extinction.
Last Night.
Age of Extinction is number 4. The Last Night is number 5, and then after
Those are the
Last
two
Night was
Mark Wahlberg ones.
yeah, and then Bumblebee was after that.
Right.
I don't know if we need to watch that though because you already watched it.
I
Unless
say
you
we-
want to.
Let's rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a while. John Cena's in it. Haley Steinfeld's in it. Why
Yeah.
would we not want to see it?
And
And from what I remember, that was a good movie. I really enjoyed both.
yeah, Bumblebee was pretty good. It's pretty much the Iron Giant but with a transformer.
Right.
And then after that was Rise of the Beasts, which was
Is that
it was okay
Is that the one with
with the Maximals and like the big Optimus
right?
Prime.
There's the gorilla and
ape.
stuff. That's
yeah,
the
Maximals.
homeboy from Hamilton, isn't it?
Fuck. The dude that cheated on his girlfriend or his wife or whatever.
Right. Anthony Ramos.
Yes, Anthony Ramos.
Yeah, he's in that. That's the one where they revealed the G.I. Joe crossover or whatever at the end.
Yeah, well, way to spoil the movie.
Well, I mean, if you're watching us react to it and you've never seen those movies, maybe you should watch them with us, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny because like I thought Anthony Ramos did a good job, and I was talking to my friend Olivia, and she's like, "Oh, I can't watch the movie." And I was like, "Well, why can't you watch the movie? I thought he had a pretty good performance." And she's like, "Oh, well, he's a piece of shit. He cheated on his girl. He cheated on his pregnant girlfriend or something."
Yeah, well,
and I was like, "Oh, wow."
And it's the girl that played Peggy in Hamilton.
Yeah, it's like, wow.
Who's also very beautiful. I mean, that doesn't correlate to personality and stuff, I guess, but I don't know if I'd be fumbling the ball, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
But back on track, yeah, so there's that, and then Transformers 1. And I guess after we do all those, we'll go back and watch the original.
Yeah, we're gonna try and postpone the '86 movie,
Right.
just long enough till I come across the electronic Matrix of Leadership, so I can bring it over. And,
We did see a toy one today that you already own.
yeah, we were walking around Ross. And they had like the cheap we were walking around Ross, and they have a bunch of cheap plastic, like little statue versions of the Matrix of Leadership from Transformers One, which I got for Christmas. So, but
By the way,
yeah,
to add to it, then maybe this shows how much I, not paying attention because I am paying attention, how much shit in these movies kind of gets lost on me. At some point in this movie, I looked over at Wyatt and said, I'm not going to have to wait 8 movies to hear this man say, roll out. To which Wyatt went, he literally said that in the first movie. And I'm like, I literally had no clue he said that in the first movie. So
yeah. So with that being said, come join us when we watch Transformers: Age of Extinction, and as he just said, Autobots roll out.